Good morning students. Today we'll be continuing the same chapter, that is rectification of errors, and we have done in our previous classes the stage 1 and stage 2. So today we are going to start stage 3, that is rectification of errors after final account. Okay, so and this is the stage where the preparation of trial balance and final accounts is completed, so that if the errors in the accounts are not readily traceable, then the difference in the trial balance is placed in the suspense account and the final accounts. So the trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet are prepared. Since the suspense account is entered in the trial balance, it has to be incorporated in the final accounts. So, if the suspense account is placed in the balance sheet, then suspense account should be reopened in the next financial year. So, if the suspense account is placed in the balance sheet, okay, if it is placed in the balance sheet, then it should be reopened in the next financial year and when errors committed in the previous year are located. So rectification entry should be made. Okay. So thus finally suspense account should completely be closed when all such errors committed in previous year are located and rectified. So an error in a nominal account and some real accounts affects the trading result also. Okay, so after the preparation of final accounts, nominal account must not be rectified through the concerned nominal accounts. Moreover, the profits disclosed in the previous year differ from the true profits. Therefore, such errors are rectified through the profit and loss adjustment account. Okay, so it should be remembered that only those rectifying entries are made through profit and loss account which are normally related with the items of trading and profit and loss account. Similarly, after the rectification of errors, the balance of the new profit and loss adjustment account are transferred to the capital account. Okay. So now we will understand more about this rectification of errors after final accounts by doing some illustrations. So come to the question, student. So here is the question, student. A trader has agreed his trial balance by putting the difference in a suspense account. Means when he was making the trial balance, he got some errors affecting, he got some deficit amounts, but he has agreed to put it as a suspense account and make it the trial balance. So and has prepared a trading and profit and loss account and the balance sheet. He has make all the things, means he has prepared the final account by putting the errors into the suspense account. Now on the subsequent scrutiny, the books disclose several errors as given below. Rectify these errors and ascertain the amount carried to the suspense account. Means whatever the errors that has been fixed by putting it to the suspense account, that we have to find out and we have to rectify the errors that has been given here. So first error is a sale of goods to X for rupees 350 has been credited to his account. Means the X has purchased some goods but it has not been put it into his purchase account, but it has been credited 350 to his account. So we have to debit this amount twice, because the credit amount of X we have to debit it, and the amount that he has purchased the goods, that amount also we have to debit. Then the total of 350 into 2 will become 700. So we have to rectify the amount of 700 here. Next is goods purchased from Y amounting to rupees 750 were entered in the purchase day book but were omitted from Y's account in the creditors ledger. So goods purchased from Y means Y has purchased some goods but the amount has not entered in Y's account. It has been omitted and it is entered in the purchase day book. So we have to rectify it by following the suspense account. Means it is rectified in the suspense account, the errors has been put, so we have to rectify it from there and we have to credit this Y account. Okay, then third one is an office typewriter purchased for 500 has been passed through the purchase account. So here the typewriter has purchased something for 500, but it has not been written in the office equipment, but it has been transferred to purchase account, so that we have to rectify by putting the amount into the office equipment account, and it is the term, it is the item of profit and loss account, so it should be adjusted from the profit and loss adjustment account. Okay, now come to point number D. It is saying goods returned to S Sen valued rupees 75 were debited to P Sen's account. Means the goods that is returned to S Sen, but the amount was debited to P Sen's account. So simply we have to credit the P Sen's account and then we have to debit the S Sen account. Next point number 8 is saying repairs to office car of rupees 750 were debited to the car account. Means it is for office repairing, and that is the item of profit and loss adjustment account, so we have to rectify it from the profit and loss adjustment account and we have to credit the car account. Okay, to rectify the error. And answer point number F is goods sold to Banerjee values rupees 730 have been posted into his account as 370. Means the Banerjee value is amounted to 730, but it has been wrongly posted as 370. So we have to calculate the difference first, that 730 minus 370, whatever the value we will get here, that value we will rectify it in the by passing the following journal entries. Okay, after doing all the rectification, we have to put all the amounts to the profit and loss adjustment account. So okay, to rectify the errors, and we also have to make suspense account. So come to the solution, student. So this is the format for the journal entry that we have to do. So the first question was A sale of goods to X for rupees 350 has been credited to his account. So the entry that we have to pass for rectifying it should be like this: X account debit to suspense account, because the differences has been posted to suspense account when it is preparing the trial balance. Okay, so we will write here suspense account, and the amount was 350, but we have to multiply with 2, because we have to take the credited amount that has been credited, we have to make it as the debit, and the purchase that X has done, that amount also we have to take it, put it into the X account. That's why we will take it 2 times. So 350 into 2 will come to 700. Okay, and the narration will be like this: being sales to X rupees 350 wrongly credited to his account, now rectified. Now come to the next question, that was goods purchased from Y amounting to rupees 750 were entered in the purchase day book but were omitted from Y's account in the creditor's ledger. So it was totally omitted, that we have to put here. Okay, it was also rectified, it was also managed the differences in the suspense account, so we will write here suspend, because we have to take the amount from that account. Suspense account debit to Y account. Okay, and the amount is 750, and the narration will be like this: being purchase from Y, Purchase from Y means Y has sell some goods to the company, so it is the income for him. Okay, that's why we have to credit the Y account. Okay, omitted to be posted. Now rectified. Now come to the next question. That was an office typewriter purchased for 500 has been passed to the purchase account. So it was an office use, office equipment. So we have to write here office equipment account debit, and it was the item of profit and loss account. So we have to write here profit and loss adjustment account. Okay, and the amount was 500. So this will be the rectifying entry, and the narration will be being purchase of typewriter wrongly entered to purchase daybook, now rectified. Now come to the next question. Number D, it was saying goods returned to Sen, S Sen, valued ₹75 were debited to P Sen's account. So simply we have to debit the S Sen account and we have to credit the P Sen account. Okay, and the amount will be the same, that is 75. Okay, and the narration will be being, I'm not writing, I'm just saying, you have to write it on your own, that being goods returned to SN wrongly debited to PSN, now rectified. Okay, now come to point number E. It was saying that repairs to office car of ₹750 were debited to the car account. Okay, so that means we have to write here profit and loss adjustment accounts, because it was the item of profit and loss account. That is why we will write here profit and loss adjustment account debit to car account. Okay, and the amount is 750. And the narration will be like this, like being repairs to car wrongly debited to car, now rectified. It was debited to car account, but it should be credited, so we have credited and rectified here. Understood? So it will be like this. Now come to point number F. It was saying that goods sold to Banerjee values ₹730 have been posted into his account at ₹370. So that means Banerjee account was credited, but it should be debited here to rectify it. Okay, so Banerjee account debited to suspense account, because it was managed to suspense account at the time of preparing trial balance. That is why we have to credit the suspense account, and the amount will be 730 minus 370. It should be 360. Okay, so we will write here 360. Now after doing all the rectification, here we have to post all the profit and loss adjustment account. We have to transfer it to the capital account, as we have said at the introduction only, that whatever the amount that we have rectified, that we have taken from the profit and loss adjustment account, that we have to transfer to the capital account. So the next entry will be like this: capital account debit to profit and loss adjustment account, and the amount will be 250. Okay, how we have got this 250? by subtracting this two amount. Okay, the debit amount is here, that is 750, and the credit amount, that is here 500. So we will subtract this two amount, so we will get 250 as the profit and loss adjustment account. So that amount we have to transfer it to the capital account. Okay, now we will prepare a suspense account. So come to the suspense account, student. So I have drawn the format for the suspense account here. So first we will write here that the first entry that we have done from the X suspense account, that was X account. Okay, in the journal entry we have debited the X account, that is why we will write here by X account 700. Okay, then the next entry that we have done is done to Y account. Okay, then the suspense account is debited there in the journal entry, so we will write here at the debit side. Okay, to Y account, that is 750. Okay, 750. And the next entry that has been done through suspense account, that was Banerjee account. Banerjee account was also debited, that is why we have to write here by Banerjee account at the credit side. Okay, and the amount was 360. Okay, so these are the three entries that has been done through suspense account, and now we have to close this account. If we do the total here, we will get 1060, and the difference in trial balance should be the balancing figure. Whatever the difference that will come here, if we subtract 750 from this to make the both the sides equal, that will be the difference in trial balance. So we will write here difference in trial balance, and that will be 310, and that is the balancing figure. Okay, so this is how we have to make the suspense account. So the last entry that I have done in the journal entry, that is capital account debit to profit and loss adjustment account. For that we have transferred all the profit and loss adjustment account to capital account. The amount that we have got, that is 250. I hope we draw the account for profit and loss adjustment account here also, so that your concept will be clear that how we have got that 250 in the journal entry. Okay, adjustment account. So I am preparing for you roughly this profit and loss adjustment account, so that your concept will be clear how to transfer the amount in the capital account. So there is two entries. Okay, two entries that has been done in the profit and loss. One is at the debit side, that we will put in the credit side, like buy office equipment. Okay, the amount was 500. Okay, and one is car account, that is credited, so we will write here at the debit side to car account. Okay, and the amount was 750. Okay, so we have to tally both the sides, so we will write here by capital account, whatever the amount that we have to balance, that amount is transferred to the capital account. So this will be the balancing figure. So if you subtract this amount to this, you will get here 250. So that is the amount that we have to rectify and that we have to transfer to capital account. So that is how you have to do the profit and loss adjustment account entries. Okay, so that's all for today's class. I have given you some sums to do for your homework. Just do it correctly and send it to my mail ID. Thank you all of you.